could not have been more eager to remove my hair and makeup today. Well, my hair is still like kind of okay. Like I got it blown out this morning because I had a photo shoot today to get like headshots, my author's photo. It's a big production, like getting my hair dyed a week earlier, buying makeup, buying outfits, getting photos taken. It's a whole to do and it's very exhausting. And today I drove down to Long Beach to get my headshots taken. And that was fine. That was fun. But like getting photographed for an hour and a half is supremely exhausting. As soon as like I was done with the first set of photos, because there were 4 looks and I had to like change and do all this stuff. As soon as I was done with the first set, I remember feeling intense hunger. I was just like that took a lot of energy and I was just like starving my ass off. And as soon as I got home, I knew I had to record my monologue for this podcast, but I was like, I need to shower. Yeah. So I immediately just like, removed my makeup and all of that. So I'm not in my, usual studio booth recording this. I'm just recording this on my couch because that's the only way that this is going to get done. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. And I had lunch with my buddy Viet Nguyen, who was a guest on this podcast earlier. And he and I had a nice long chat. So today we're not covering any K-dramas, but we are going to talk about the Vietcong. We're going to talk about aliens. We're going to talk about parents. And we're going to talk about how to change our future by changing our reflection of the past. And it was such an enriching conversation. Whenever I hang out with Viet, I always feel good. He's a great comedian. He's a good friend. He's a good person. And he has like amazing insights. So today's episode is just a chat with an old friend. And in that chat, I am wearing makeup. So you can enjoy my looks there. But yeah, I hope it means something. I hope you get something out of it. The ending may be a little abrupt because we were getting kicked out of the coffee house, and it was filmed outside, right by the street. So sound quality is not optimal, but you should still be able to hear us. So excuse the crudity of this episode, but it is the best I could come up with today. So thank you for your kind appreciation and understanding. Also, you guys, Patreon, hello, I have a Patreon now. My last Patreon post was about Barbenheimer. Yes, I talk about Barbie and Oppenheimer. Next week, I'll be talking about some movie or some TV show that means a lot to the rest of the world that is not K-drama related. And it should be interesting. And that's what I'm going to be doing for every week. I'll be uploading a Patreon post that covers either a show or a movie that is not related to K-dramas at all. And that'll be my Patreon coverage. And it's meaningful. It's not some bullshit, Like I definitely think about it. I plan it out. It's a whole production. So become a Patreon member. That way you can access that shit. Yeah. Glory be to Patreon. Okay. Glory be to all my Patreon members. And if you haven't visited the school store, the K-Drama School store is open, people, kdramaschool.com/store, and you can purchase mugs. You can purchase notebooks. You can purchase things that I've designed and created for your joy and benefit. So go check out the school store, support this podcast in any way you can. You can become a subscriber of this podcast on Spotify. If you go to Spotify for podcasters / K-Drama School, you can become a sponsor of this K-Drama School podcast. So you could do that too. There's so many different ways to support my podcast, and all of them mean a great deal to me. So please do so. Why not? Hey, why not? Why not? We're co-creating this stuff together. Why not? And if there is a show that you watched recently that blew you away, that made you go, this show is incredible. I cannot stop thinking about this show. I need to talk to somebody about this show. If there's a show like that for you, email me. And we have a new email address. It's info@kdramaschool.com. Very easy to remember. You just remember the word info, and then you add @kdramaschool.com, and that email should arrive to me. Yes. So do that. If there's a show that you really want me to cover, go ahead and do that. If you are a Patreon member, okay, if you are a Patreon member of K-Drama School, then notify me about a show or a movie that you've seen that is like in the mainstream zeitgeist that perhaps I might have seen that you want me to talk about. Hey, suggest them. Throw them into the suggestion box, so to speak, and I will take a look. And if it aligns with my interest, then yeah, I'll cover it. Yes, I got your back. In any case, enjoy this chat with me and Viet Nguyen.
Cheers.
Come back.
Yo.
That's how they say. Yo. Really? That's a good one. Yo. Yeah. Like that?
Yeah, you sound Vietnamese as well. I like it.
Yo.
Yeah. Like that.
It's good shit.
Yeah, this definitely match the vibe for today.
Orange passion fruit.
Yeah. No, I just like I feel like it's a good weather for doing nothing.
Yes.
Sitting outside watching people walk. It's a perfect weather.
Yes, it is. I like kids because they just stare.
Yeah. I mean, I used to love kids.
You used to love kids,
Yeah, I used to like when I was a kid.
but not anymore.
I was like, I can't wait to grow up. It's a pit bull.
No, that's not a pit bull. French bulldog. Very different. Those dogs are very expensive.
Yeah.
Pit bulls cost like nothing. Yeah. French bulldog.
The smaller bulldog is pit
Yeah.
bull.
Okay, those are three different dogs. Bulldog, French bulldog, and pit bull.
Oh, I just mentioned three different.
They're all different breeds. Different breeds, man.
So same to me.
They all look similar
Yeah.
because they have the squished face.
Stuff.
And they have sinus problems.
Sinus. Oh, the breeding.
Yeah, they can't breathe well.
I
All
heard
of
that.
them.
Yeah, I heard they breed them. That's why they got that shit.
They were bred that way, to have flat face, to look cute or something. You don't like that?
I want a dog with a full face. Like a Japanese thing. You
A
know,
Japanese dog?
you know those Japanese breed dogs?
The Shiba Inu? You like those? You like fox dogs?
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah.
A dog that looks like a fox.
Yeah.
Or a wolf.
Yeah.
Husky. German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. Golden Retriever.
Golden Retriever.
Mm.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
Husky, Golden Retriever,
Yeah.
Shiba Inu, very, very different
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
Shiba Inu have the shittiest personalities.
Yeah, that's why I heard they really like childish. Really
Stubborn.
annoying.
Yeah. They're very sensitive.
Yeah. Maybe a golden retriever.
Very
or like
easy.
a
Golden
German,
Retriever, very easy.
Yeah. German Shepherd.
German Shepherds, they're very intelligent,
Yeah.
so you have to do a lot of games and activities with them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they get bored and then depressed.
Definitely.
Let me ask you,
Yeah.
do you believe in aliens?
Aliens?
Yeah.
Do I believe in it?
Yeah, do you think they're real?
Well, I mean, I do want them to be. I do want them to be real. I think they are real,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they are. Because I always want them to be real. I don't want to be.
Would you want to meet one?
Like right now, or like?
Yeah, right this very moment. You're talking to one right now.
Yeah, you want a one from Korea? No alien? Korea?
Technically, you're an alien in America. You're an illegal alien.
Yeah, that's why I don't need to see one.
Because you see one every morning
Yeah,
in the mirror.
in the mirror,
Yeah.
waking up to one. No, I think I think that's like a pretty big aspect that I don't want to get involved.
You don't want to get involved in
Yeah,
aliens.
because it seems like super interesting, and I feel like if I able to meet alien right now, I would be like super interested in that, and I don't want to get involved.
You don't want a distraction.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, the Transformer movie,
Uh-huh.
the first couple one with Shia LaBeouf.
Uh-huh.
He's just a kid.
Yeah.
He have to say the word and stuff because
Yeah.
he might contact with the Transformer. I don't want to do shit like that. I don't want to save the world and stuff.
Oh, I see. You don't want the responsibility
Yeah.
that comes with encountering aliens.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the first 1,000 people. It's a Japanese name.
Hey, Shiba Inu.
Yeah, but yeah, I would be. I don't want to be the first one, but I would be to do that.
Yeah, you're not the first one.
Oh yeah, okay. Then I'm down. Because like when you ask me, like, I feel like responsibility for the whole humanity.
For human race.
Yeah, I'm like,
No. Because you know how like a lot of like in America, right? There's a lot of alien encounters, like UFO encounter.
Yeah.
Even Obama talked about it.
Yeah.
It's always in America.
Yeah, American.
But what about in Asia? I'm sure there were alien encounters in Asia, you know?
Yeah.
And I read like on Wikipedia in Korea, ancient Korea, long time ago, like I don't know, 1500 or 1300 back then.
Yeah.
There was they said it was a bowl in the sky.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so Asians do see them.
Yeah.
And they get written down. They're like, we don't know what it was, but it was up there,
Yeah.
and it's been documented.
Really?
So I wanna know more about Asians encountering aliens rather than white people going on and on about aliens, because I just feel like our histories would be different, our questions would be different.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Like if you were to meet an alien,
Yeah.
what questions would you ask them? Because they are so much more intelligent than we are. They know more.
Yeah.
And like, if I encountered them, I would want to ask them questions.
Yeah. What would you ask?
I would ask them like, when the Korean War was going on, like, were you involved at all? Like, did you try to help at all? Did
Wait,
try
why
to
you have
intervene?
that question?
Huh?
Why you have the question of that? Because there's document about they getting involved.
Okay, so when America and Soviet Union, when they were about to bomb each other, a lot of alien intervention was happening back then in the 80s, 70s, 80s, after they developed the nuclear bomb. Because apparently aliens knew that the Earth might blow itself up.
Yeah.
So they were all worried about Earth.
Yeah.
So that's why. So I'm like, okay, you were worried about USSR and US, but Americans and Soviet Union and the Chinese were bombing the shit out of Korea. And then they did the shit out of that in Vietnam too. They were bombing the shit out of Vietnam. So I'm sure there must have been some kind of interest or intervention of some kind.
Yeah.
Because all the Western literature is only about US versus USSR, Cold War stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, that war wasn't cold,
Yeah.
not in Vietnam, not in Korea. It was a hot war.
Yeah. It was still pretty hot at that time.
Very hot, bombing,
Yeah.
killing. So were you guys around, involved? And if so, how? That would be my question.
Interesting. Yeah. I think I want to know, mostly want to know like how long have they been here?
But, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if we meet one,
Yeah.
if we actually meet one, I feel like they've already been here for a while, and then the first time we would meet an alien, that's not the first time they saw it. They would be already been here for like
Millions of years.
yeah. So I just want to know like how long have you guys been here? From that on to like I just want to see like, cause for sure if we meet one of them, it's like for sure they've been like observing it for like us for like a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good. I like that question.
Yeah.
I would also wonder, okay, I would want to ask, are there aliens like out in space that look Asian? That would be a good question. Like, which among your people look like our people?
Yeah.
I would be curious. Because I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure there's like different race of Asian. Always alien
Yes.
among the...
Yeah, I would be curious.
Yeah. Which one the most...
The smartest?
Yeah.
Which one's the most ambitious?
Yeah. I low key. Don't you think they if don't you wait? You know how people always say like alien look like super evolved human.
Yes.
Like people like look like human already evolved, so they don't have like
Digestive system.
yeah, they don't have like a specific like appearance. They all look the same. And stuff. Don't you think it's like that? So, like maybe like
I think
it's like
no. I think there will be distinction. Like we have certain like specific features.
Yeah.
You know, we're all the same race, same species, but we all have different features.
yeah.
I think they would also have different features. But there are like androids that they created, like you know the little gray ones. They have the big head and the big eyes, black eye
Yeah,
with the finger, the gray ones.
yeah.
Those they made.
That's
So-
angel.
Angel?
No angel? Those are angel?
I think they're like androids. Yeah. So those they don't really have an emotion. Yeah, they were created to be like servers by them, apparently.
Yeah.
So those they all look the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm just asking because I'm like reading all these alien books these days,
Yeah.
and they're so interesting,
Yeah.
fascinating to me.
Oh, I'm glad. That's it. That's your. Is it your topic that you interested in?
Right now, right now.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
I'm-
it's fun to have like a topic that you want to get to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long you're gonna be interested in it, but like, I feel like sometimes I got like some like period of time that I really into something.
Yeah. What was your topic?
Right now, I'm super into Vietcong.
Vietcong.
Yes, I'm reading. I'm reading a book about.
Who are the Vietcong? Explain.
Vietcong is the. I would say that is the people who support communism in Vietnam, and also the people who fight for the government at that time. Because there's so this book I'm reading, he's the writer. He's a communist, but like in the end he changed his opinion. So he basically, not basically, but like this is what I summarize from reading it.
Yeah.
So basically, he joined he's already political involved during the French War, right?
Yeah.
So he
So very early.
yeah, very early. At that time, we don't really got like socialists and stuff, but like we don't really go out with communists yet.
Right.
But like we were using the communists just to like gather the people. Because like at that time,
Mobilize.
yeah, mobilize because before the communist thing, there's so many like small social like political groups,
Yeah.
like but like they all kind of want the same thing, like independent, freedom and stuff. But
From
like,
France.
no, this is in Vietnam.
So independence from who? The dictator?
Yeah, from France.
From the French colonizers.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
at this time we already start to have like political group that are like
Sure.
small, and then
What year did France colonize Vietnam? Or invade it?
it's before 1965.
Oh, they did in the 1900s?
Yeah.
It wasn't 18 or 17?
No, 18 is like Chinese. Yeah.
Wow, Vietnam had a hard time.
Oh yeah, we got like there's a song that always say a thousand year got the
You have 1,000 years of invasions?
yeah 1,000 year up being under China and 200 year under the West. That's a song.
So who was before France?
Chinese.
No, but who was the West?
Oh,
200 years
French,
was French.
French and American.
Oh, and America.
Yeah.
I wonder why, like, what interested France so
Yeah.
much? Like, what resources did
Yeah.
Vietnam have that the French would want?
Yeah. I haven't looked into the French.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, would it be fossil fuels? That
Yeah.
can't be it. Would it be
No, I think.
fucking banh mi? Like, that can't. What did they want from the Vietnamese? Was it coffee? Was
I
it
think
land?
in beginning. I mean, I think it's just like colonize. I want to colonize people.
Yeah,
I
but they
want
have a motivation, like an economic motivation
Yeah.
usually.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know, when
slavery. For sure.
Oh, they wanted laborers.
Yeah, we were growing.
Workers.
Yeah, growing all kind of friendship when we were there.
Land.
Yeah, land.
Land and labor.
Yeah, for sure. I don't remember what specific crop the French market grow, but like for
Yeah.
sure, like a lot of even the Chinese they company want the land. Like they know because like the north or the south Vietnam is known for like having a really big flat area. That's good for growing stuff. Yeah, farming stuff.
So the soil's very rich.
Super rich. We need like the Mekong River. They bring in the what the
A lot of minerals.
Yeah, minerals. So it's like
Oh, so very fertile soil.
yeah,
Things grow well.
yeah,
I see.
yeah. And then not only into the American come, then we start to like, oh, we need a bigger thing than just like small.
So the Vietcong came together to get rid of white people.
Yeah, to like kind
For
of like
communism.
yeah, bind everyone together first.
Okay.
Yeah, but like in the end,
Yeah.
because like in the end they when they start to like they were actually getting like people supporting and stuff, so they start to have like a position in the because like before that like before becoming a communist
Yeah.
the so communist is the north of Vietnam, right? So before they start to establish themselves properly,
Yeah.
they have no they don't really have the support from the like the how's it the south of Vietnam, like the American, the Western
I
army.
see. They were a little divided.
Yeah, they was
Ideologically?
oh, yeah, fuck these guys.
It's like Korea.
Yeah, so they do that, and then
So the North Vietnamese were also more communist. And
oh
South
yeah,
was Republic.
yeah. Even now, yeah. All I was like political people is like staying there now. Yeah, the
Oh,
south,
interesting.
the south is still basically a little bit freer, not freer, but like the south would be more a little bit
More liberal?
yeah liberal than the north.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
And you say you're from District
12.
12, and that's South?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty south. Yeah, my dad moved from the north right after we were born. So like around 19.
So, how is it going
60,
with you?
59 around that time, maybe like 60 something. Yeah, he moved to my grandparents moved from the north to the south.
For political reasons?
I haven't asked to be honest. Like I only started to able to ask my parents the question like recently. Yeah, they would never tell me about even like the whole and that
The sailor
business.
stuff?
Yeah, he always tell me, oh, you know, the company so much good money, so we
They were protecting you.
yeah. So a lot of like some of the stuff yeah, it's so funny because they never mention that shit, so it feel like they have a normal child. That
Right.
sound like it.
Right.
But like when I only actually know about this and I talk to my aunt and I
Yeah.
ask them about a little bit. I mean like they tell me like some stuff that I never would never tell.
Right.
Yeah.
And you realize, oh, they went through some fucked up
Oh
shit.
yeah, the fucked up. They just don't want to tell us, or they don't want.
Also,
to,
you're the youngest, so they wanted to protect the baby. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'm not even bragging right now, but like in my household, right, I'm pretty respected.
You're the shit. You're the one who made it.
Yeah.
Made it in
Yeah,
America.
make I move out, you know, got my fucking job, got my apartment, got my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking killing it. Drinking your passion fruit.
Yeah, I know that's because my dad started to treat me like a man.
Oh. Like, what's different?
Like he asked for my opinion, yeah. And like sometimes like he tried to like say sorry about what he about
Mistakes?
yeah like the old decision, but he tried to stop me or like yeah
Stop you from
yeah like
from what?
from doing what I want.
Like
you know.
comedy?
Not comedy, but like just life stuff. Like before, like I always want to move out early because I feel like the more I move out early, the more I'm kind of like the more I move out, the more real I would leave. You know, because when I first moved here, I would live with my uncle and
Nice.
and they was nice and everything. It's just like,
You know, the Trump supporters.
yeah, but not that. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just like,
You wanted independence.
yeah, and also I feel like this would not be like a real life. You know, because I still like getting covered by my hand and all, but my parents they still like
Right.
telling me what to do, go to school, don't do
Right.
that. So I still
Right.
like, I
They're
still
controlling.
not even controlling a lot, but I still feel like
You don't feel like an adult.
I don't feel like this is real. I
see.
don't feel like
It's not real living.
I don't feel like
You want freedom.
no. I mean, I just feel like this is not how I supposed to. I don't feel like I feel like this is not how I want myself to live here. You know, I feel like they already sent me here by myself,
I see.
so I want experience.
Your own choices.
Yeah, the whole experience. You know, I feel like they still like cover me up, like, oh, just go to
I get
school,
it. I get
just be fine. We take
Yeah.
care of this. You don't
Yeah,
need to
yeah, yeah.
worry about that. Just worry
Right,
about
right.
school. I mean, that's nice.
You want autonomy
yeah,
for your whole life.
yeah,
for
and I
your
know
own
they were
life.
lying too. But, you know, I know. I mean, like not know, but I will have suspicion about like, nah. I don't think that's real. I don't think that's like the best option. Yeah, shit like that.
I see.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't want that.
You want to be free from their influence.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I do.
Living with Asian family, I think, is hard when you're older. It's just really hard.
Yeah. I definitely see that on my blog. Because I think, to be honest, between me and him, I think he would get more like problems with my parents, like more family drama.
Disagreements.
Yeah, disagreement, and then like even with his life, I feel like he's like pretty dependent on people, not very independent.
Because he took on their business.
Yeah, they have took a business. He's the only son there, you know.
Yeah.
So like.
And do they live near each other?
They my brother used to move out for like a couple of years, but now they kind of closed. They moved back.
No boundaries.
Yeah, no boundary. Would is something I really want from my brother, because I feel like I grow up around and I
Yeah.
get raised by my parents the same way, so I feel like we kind of have the same problem. But like it's just like I'm luckier because I don't see them a lot. I got
Yeah.
to distance myself a little bit from them. Yeah, because
Yeah, with every family, there's always that. The
Yeah.
person who leaves really far away.
Yeah.
And that person is the cycle breaker.
Cycle.
In psychology, they call it the cycle breaker.
Mm.
Because a lot of families, if you look at it, it's like, you know, our parents have siblings.
Yeah.
Any problems that we have with our parents, they've had it with their parents, usually. So it's intergenerational.
Yeah.
They pass it on generation after generation. And especially in Asian families, they live very close to one another.
Yeah.
They always hang out, da da da.
Yeah.
But like in our generation and the generation before ours, people started to leave,
Yeah.
right? Big distances.
Yeah.
And those people, they're cycle breakers because they go far away
Yeah.
and they're like you, create their own life,
Yeah.
free from influence of family members, independence, autonomy.
Yeah.
You get to be the most creative
Yeah.
and most free
Yeah.
in that realm. So
Mm.
cycle breakers.
Mm.
Yeah. We break certain cycles of similar fights,
Yeah.
similar mental problems,
Yeah.
similar physical problems
Yeah.
by dislocating ourselves from that area. And those people tend to be artists,
Oh.
like you.
To be man, that's so weird. To be honest, I was trying to avoid that. To be honest, I think
Avoid what?
like one of the reasons why I'm able to distance myself from my family is like I was trying to avoid all that drama. To be honest.
The family beef,
Yeah.
the fighting and the arguing.
Yeah. My parents they're like super happy, man.
Yeah.
But like I think like 2 years before 3 years was so hard. Yeah, it's like they always fight, you know, like yeah, always fighting. My mom never happy. My dad is always like angry about something. So I was like trying to stay away from them.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, just like when I hear when I'm here, they talk about stuff like that. I'm here, but I cannot do anything. But then and then I don't know, and then things change. My dad fucking become a pussy. Which is good. He's become like a more.
He's older.
Yeah, older. He more open. He tried to say thank you and sorry.
Be polite.
That's crazy. I never like the first time I sensed that he tried to say thank you. It's like when I tried to buy my mom a new iPhone, and he tried. He didn't say, "Oh, thank you."
How did he say it? What did he say
It's
exactly?
like, "Oh, very good. It's very proud of you."
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Like yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But still didn't say thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Couldn't say that, but says everything around it.
Yeah, I rather him say that than say thank
Because if he said thank you, it'd be too weird.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo,
Shut up.
stop being a bitch. Let's not be a man, bro. Bro, one of my comics who say he said a bit about his dad. He say like something about like if you're a kid and you see your dad cry when you're too young, that's like completely break your dad. Something like that. The father figures.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
Oh,
Like,
you never saw your father cry?
only like 2 times.
What was he crying over?
One time that my grandma, his mother passed away.
Understandably.
Yeah. Second time was
When you yelled at him?
no, when I was here,
Oh.
and then I was planning to moving out from my aunt and uncle. This is my I think
Okay.
second year living here,
Okay.
and I plan to move out. I already like deposit everything, and then he called me and he cried.
Over because he was worried?
Yeah, he worried, and then he
I
would like
see.
he afraid that I would be on my own. I would
was
be
worried.
dangerous.
Wow.
And then, yeah, and he.
That's like moving though.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Kind of touching.
That's why I believe him.
Wow.
That's why, yeah.
He was so worried about you that he cried.
Yeah, 2 times. But yeah.
And you called him a little bitch and hung up?
No, I cried too, and then I can't.
Oh, you cried too?
Yeah, I remember.
You both bonded over tears.
No, but like if I had the chance of going back, I would never believe that. I would. You know how people always say, "Oh, if I can go back in time and do the same thing." Nah, bitch. If you go back and you already know what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do the better shit. What you want to do? The repeat? That's so stupid.
See, here's the thing. Like, this is you at this point. You've absorbed like all of your patriarchal male toxicity, and it's like no. You and your dad opening your hearts up and crying like that, that's actually the right move.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you know this.
Yeah,
It just feels like you feel like a bitch ass.
Yeah.
You feel like a little pussy.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's
Yeah.
actually you guys being the strongest.
Yeah.
Being that. That's being real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being real. Yeah.
That's really being real. Connecting heart to heart, father son like that. And it's rare.
It's rare. Yeah, especially from my dad. Yeah.
Ooh.
I get it.
Yeah, it's like the last time you saw him cry was when his fucking mom died.
Yeah. But the reason why I say if I have the chance to go back, I wouldn't do it because I was like at that time it's like beginning when I first stay in America. So I always feel like at this time it's still like super like good boy. I always listen to my parents. You know? And or even though at this time I already have the feeling that like not like oh this is not the real life, like this is not way easy, but like it's still like they still sugarcoating things sometimes.
Yes.
You know, by their decision, by them telling you what to do.
Yeah.
So I'm always have like this suspicious about like can I trust my parents to handle everything? And I know I'm not supposed to be like completely depending on them, but like because I'm just moved from Vietnam, I'm still in like a good boy mode. It's like oh, I'm gonna make I'm gonna do everything you say to make you happy, or I'm doing everything my way. So I was like, I was in a good boy mood at that time, but like in my head, I'm always have this suspicious about like their motive, their decision, you know. So I will always feel like if I don't listen to him at that time and move out early, I would be more dependent earlier. I would make decision on my own earlier. I don't need to wait this long to look for a while. Wait this long to.
I see.
Yeah. So I mean,
You would have done it sooner.
yeah. I mean, I have nothing against them. It's just like if I have to choose between their choice and my choice, I would go with my choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're a cycle breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a psychopath.
It's very important to be a psychopath with Asian families because they're psycho.
Yeah, you psycho.
Yeah,
You
I gotta
psycho.
be psycho.
Yeah, you psycho.
Break out of that shit.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
Like when I heard, I don't know if somebody's ever asked you this, but like my parents, when they visited in February, these older white women, like these bitches are in their 50s,
Yeah.
okay? And they were asking me, they're like, are your parents proud of you? They asked me this.
Oh.
I know, I'm like,
Oh, what the
I would never wonder that in my head, ever. I don't care what their opinion about me
Yeah.
is, ever, right?
Oh, even asking that is
It's a
like,
terrible question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
I would have never ever have thought of that ever.
yeah.
And then they were like, "But are they proud of you?"
I mean,
So I don't know. That question isn't landing anywhere in me.
yeah. I think it's
It's an irrelevant one.
yeah, it's like, I mean, like I saw this pretty out, not pretty often, but like I hate when old people talking about their parenting, about they still feeling like something about it. I mean, like, and they all when they especially old, I'm like,
Yeah, free yourself.
yeah, what are you doing with your life? What are you? I mean, like that sounds
Yeah.
so like controlling.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like you can't respect them and everything. It's just like,
Right, right.
yeah, I mean,
We
like,
love them, we respect them,
Yeah.
they're still our parents.
Yeah.
But we're separate people,
yeah,
individuals,
Yeah.
different souls.
yeah, different goal, different life. Yeah, it's like when you like, when you when this lady said, that make me feel
I know.
so.
I didn't. I was confused when she asked me that. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I don't understand the question
Yeah,
because it seems so absurd.
yeah,
But like, whenever I talk to you, that topic comes up. So I could tell that you're always working on it or you're always thinking about it. Like you're trying to free yourself mentally from the influence of your parents. To be like, there's no authority in my mind.
yeah,
So important
yeah,
to first push that out.
yeah,
Yeah, because if we have that fucking voice in our heads, then none of our choices are ever our own,
yeah,
right? It's always somebody else's decision, and therefore somebody else's life. It's like, I don't want to fucking live that way.
yeah,
And I think of all people, for us Asians, it's
Yeah.
the most important.
yeah,
Because Asians are so influenced by their parents
yeah,
and their grandparents and that patriarchy,
Yeah.
Confucianism,
yeah,
filial piety, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like the most annoying thing
yeah,
about our culture in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's like, to be a creative person, we need full autonomy. Like complete freedom.
Yeah.
Complete freedom.
yeah,
And that's always the battle. It's not just our parents.
Yeah.
It's also government,
yeah,
also teachers,
yeah,
also anybody we look up to,
Yeah.
right? Like a role model or mentor,
Yeah.
right? It's like they got their thing, but I got mine.
yeah,
To always like separate ourselves and focus on our own business.
yeah, yeah.
That.
That's yeah. I feel like that's a hard thing. Not hard thing, but like I feel like a lot of I feel like a lot of things I like able to achieve. Like let's say my independent, I have it's kind of in one way. I didn't expect my life to happen like this, so I can get this independent, but in another way, I also kind of like the situation forced me to be this independent. You know what I mean? So I don't know how would other people behave in that idea. You can have to break out because I feel the same with my brother because to be honest in the family I feel like he's the most creative one. He's like he when he was a kid he already drawing comic book bro.
Wow.
He drawing graffiti.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, street art.
Yeah, street art, and then he's like he wants to be architect when he
Wow.
yeah, but like my parents didn't let him have the chance to do
I
that.
see.
So
That's probably why they're fighting.
yeah,
Because he didn't get to pursue his dreams. Instead, he's a bakery owner.
no, I mean like mostly I feel like my dad mostly and
Was it out of fear? Your
Who?
parents' fear?
fear. That's why they
Fear
fight.
of failure? Fear of artist life being unstable? I mean, architects are pretty stable
Yeah,
job.
but it's kind of like being an architect sound kind of like being a performer. You know, like it's
Wow.
not, yeah,
It's
it's like
like-
it's
no.
kind of like
It's such a legitimate job.
yeah, I don't mean because like I feel like they think about it's about drawing. It's like about art.
It is art,
Yes.
but very practical,
Yeah,
building stuff.
yeah. But still involve art.
Wow.
Yeah, so they still
So they're anti-art?
well they don't believe it. You know, well this is one thing that makes sense. I understand why they make this decision. Why they don't let my brother to become art and why they send me away. I think it's just like based on their fear when I was a kid. You know, they afraid that they don't have a good education. They don't. They worry that like they, you know, it's just their fear. You know, that's why I make it.
Yeah, but that fear doesn't make any fucking sense to me because
yeah.
architects are highly educated.
Yeah.
There's so many jobs for architects.
Yeah.
They don't always make a lot of money,
Yeah.
but they make better money than like a comedian
Yeah.
starting out for
Yeah,
sure.
for
It's
sure.
a very stable job.
It sound like a respectable
Very
work.
respectable
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Architect? Oh fuck shit.
Yeah.
I respect
It's a
architect.
cool ass job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my parents don't.
They didn't get it.
Yeah. My parent is. I think mostly my dad is like. This is why he cried with me. He's really safe. He's a really between me and my mom, him and my mother. My mother take more risk than my mom. My dad is like super family man, super like. Because I think he's like. He don't want to be. He don't want to. People. I think because, and this is based on what I learned from my. I think because his closest brother,
Yeah.
my uncle, I think he was killed in the war.
Older?
Yeah, older brother than her. Yeah, and that's why I feel like
Was he Vietcong or was he for?
now he's So this is actually a fact. My family is American. So my family never.
Oh, is this the pilot?
Yeah, it's a pilot.
Air Force guy?
Yeah, not Air Force. He's like he's a like kind of like I don't even know what his actual role, but like he's kind of like soldier, but like he get dispatched by helicopter, some more like I don't know.
So he was part of
American.
U.S. Air
Yeah.
Force?
Yeah, yeah. So my whole family live in the south.
And he passed away.
He got killed in one of the.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I assume that's why my brother.
That's traumatic.
Yeah, and my brother, he never tell me about anything about that uncle, and then he always play safe, you know, like all the
Right.
way like in every situation.
Right. It makes sense.
Yeah,
It's understandable.
yeah. That's why if I have to go back and I listen to him and I know that he's a safe man, I would never listen to him.
I see. I see.
But like this is all the thing I learned later on.
Right.
All the later on, like recently.
The thing is, like, every time I have some kind of new awakening or I have some kind of new realization, I look at my past totally differently.
Yeah.
Completely differently.
Yeah.
It's like stuff that happened to me at like 6 years old
Mhm.
or 11 years old. Suddenly they look different to me, you know, after I have certain awakenings or certain ascendances, mental
Yeah.
ascendance or whatever.
Yeah.
I look at my past very differently. So
Yeah.
what that means is like, as we keep living,
Yeah.
our past also changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how's your mom? Last time,
Random.
because last time you tell me you were. I think I remember 2 times you talked about your mom. One time we were at the improv. At that time, shit was going pretty bad. But later on, the second, I don't remember like started getting better. We talked to a little bit more.
Yeah. I still maintain my boundaries with her. Like
Yeah.
if I don't feel like responding,
Yeah.
or if I
Yeah.
don't feel like picking up the phone, then I don't.
Yeah.
But if she like reaches out with something important,
Yeah.
you know, something that seems urgent or important, then
Yeah.
I try to respond.
Yeah.
Or I'll call her if I feel like I can.
Yeah.
But I think the most important thing is checking in with myself and being like, do I feel safe?
Yeah.
Do I feel comfortable
Yeah.
speaking to them?
Yeah.
And if I don't feel good or if I'm not happy, then I
Yeah.
don't force myself to
Yeah.
respond or call or anything
Yeah.
like that. I think that's the most important thing for me right now.
Yeah.
After I started honoring that, it became easier to communicate with them.
Yeah.
Because before, it felt like an obligation.
Yeah.
It felt like their voice was in my head
Yeah.
saying, you're a bad daughter if you don't pick up the phone. Yeah.
I don't feel that way.
But now I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a. I think it's a weird thing to balance. Because you mentioned, you talk about like we have to be free from our parents' effect, right?
Yeah.
Free from our
Influence.
parents' influence. Yeah. So recently, not recently, but like, I mean, I'm always trying to do that. You know, I'm always trying to like put them their influence out my way. You know, but like recently, I think like 2 months, 3 months, I start to like. I mean, like I think they know me. They know me doing stand up beginning of this year, and then I continually to share with them all my comedy stuff, you know. And then I start to have kind of like think, oh, I'm gonna do this for them, not for them, but like I want to be achieve something so I can afford them something.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And to be honest, I kind of hate this feeling and like it at the same
I
time.
understand.
You know, it's kind of
Totally.
yeah. It's like it's a motivation, or I have to try hard, not even for myself, for other people, but also in the same time. No, this is for me. I wanna do this. I feel wrong when I'm doing this shit for other reasons than myself.
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, I mean like I really want to keep them out of my head,
But you can't help but feel that
yeah, like
desire to help them if you succeed.
Yeah.
You want to give back and take care of
Yeah.
them. You can't help but feel that.
yeah,
I understand. I
Because like
understand.
because I feel like I'm not starting, but like I'm feeling like my life's getting better, and thereby it's not getting better.
Yeah.
I mean a little bit because I'm able to like financially afford like, but like I still feel like them like they still work a lot. You know, so yeah, I don't know. It's just like
I know what you mean.
a balance thing, you know. Sometimes you wanna like you do whatever you wanna do, whatever. Yeah,
I
it's definitely a thing I need to
Just to let
balance.
you all know, we just closed,
Oh.
so we're going to be picking up my stand.
Oh, okay.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
I think that's every Asian American's quandary.
yeah,
Every single like Korean American I talk to, they always say the same thing. They're like, I'm only doing this so I could buy my parents a house. All
Yeah.
of them say that, but they don't do what you do, which is like, I have to negotiate like this.
yeah.
What is motivating me to do the
Yeah.
creative stuff that I do?
Yeah.
And that motivation should be self-love,
Yeah,
not to prove myself or help
Yeah.
other people.
yeah.
Very important.
I know that feeling.
But as long as you have that clarity,
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
Should we let's wrap this.